Hello out there, we are on the air. I'm going to send out the pat signal and we'll get started with week 16 as we take on the 11-3 Green Bay Packers from Lambeau Field in just a couple of moments. Like a fool, I don't have the laptop set up again, so hopefully we don't have what happened the last time where it cuts out halfway through. But hopefully I'm at least able to tell if we have some sort of technical issue like that. Sound check. All right. If you just heard some awful stereo, that was me. But even though it's my voice, at least you can hear me. So we'll take a look at the playoff picture after our insane victory over the San Francisco 49ers, stopping their 13-game winning streak, putting them to 13-1. We are the one in 13-1. Still not in the playoffs as of yet. We are tied with the 7 seed Seattle Seahawks. They did beat us in week 2, however, so they hold the tiebreaker over us. We get our chance at a rematch and vengeance in week 18, as you can see in the top right of the screen there. Looks like we have a breakout scenario. Let's see who it is. Oh, okay. So Brian Danielson, if we hold him to under 150 passing yards or get him 2+ interceptions, forced fumbles, TFLs, or sacks, that is going to be much easier said than done. He is a corner, so I don't think we've had someone with 2 interceptions all season. And as far as the other 3 counting stats, maybe a little less likely. Hey, Dice, welcome, welcome. Let's hit the pregame press conference.
Facing a quarterback like Jordan Love always presents an immense challenge for any defense looking to stop him. What style of play will give him the most trouble?
It all starts with pressure. If he has too much time to throw, we'll get torched like everybody else. But if you can apply pressure and make him uncomfortable, it gives you the best chance to slow him down. Apply pressure, make him uncomfortable. Does sports realize how pornographic it sounds sometimes? Anyways, our goal, beat the Packers. Even that sounds pornographic. And have 2+ sacks. Tackle the quarterback twice on defense. Only thing that sounds dirtier than talking about the NFL is talking about hockey with spending 2 minutes in the box and poke checking people. +5 defense and power moves for our D line. Let's take a quick look at the Packers roster here in 2025, and then we will do it to it. They have no injuries. On our side, we are missing Mitch Morse at center, but we have some replacements for him. Pucks in deep. That is, yes. Oh my God. that is a good one there, Dice. Crashing the crease. Yeah, like, I swear, half that sport just sounds like it's the Penthouse Forum. Jordan Love, oh, he's up to an X Factor as well, and an 89 overall. So spooky business there. Deontay McCann, who's a superstar dev, he was is a second-year player. Aaron Jones is now a New Orleans Saint in this universe. Antonio Gibson, Samaje Perine backing him up. And right after my own heart, not just one, but 2 fullbacks. Receiving core, same as it is in real life, just 2 years older. Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Reed, and Christian Watson. Luke Musgrave is their tight end. David Bakhtiari stayed in Green Bay in this reality. And their offensive line, better than average. Bakhtiari being the highlight of it all. Zach Tom, the second best lineman. Each of the outside tackles, which is a strong counter for our 2 best defensive players being our edge rushers. Their edge rushers are Kenny Clark and Roy Westerman. Poona Ford is the tackle. So this is an interesting one. They had a X Factor player that they drafted very late in one draft. So the name is in tribute to the Discord Packers fans. Jack, who you guys all know, the big Packers Minnesota Wild fan. Hey, Joey, welcome, welcome. And Dean Bix, who is the other biggest Packers fan I'm aware of. But let's see where they drafted this guy. 7th round, pick 25, and they got an X Factor. Huge. Jair Alexander is still terrifying as always. But the rest of their secondary is, I'd almost say, below average. And lastly, they have all of their own picks this year and nobody else's. Let's try and keep playoff hopes alive here. We're 8-6. The two teams, the three teams ahead of us, another 8-6 team that holds a tiebreaker, and there's a couple of 9-5 teams. They both play in the same division as the Packers, and the Packers have lost 2 in a row, coincidentally enough, to the Lions and Vikings, respectively. So we have a chance to put the Packers' playoff hopes in jeopardy. I think they're only 1 win away from clinching, though. Enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the make-believe football. That is all what I want. Good, good. It's snowing. You'll never hear me react like that if it was real life, but I've not had a bad weather game in 2 seasons now, so I'm thrilled that the December game in Green Bay, Wisconsin is going to have snow. Probably does not spell success for our passing game, but so be it. Oh, it's glorious. My God, those white pixels. They're beautiful. Actually, it's not that beautiful. I realize you need to be able to see the numbers on the field, but that looks very strange. Getting it up to the 22. So we have our first snow game as we'll get a look at Jordan Love's stats. .3,500 yards, 25 scores to only 6 interceptions. Oh, he steps back for the pass immediately. Gain of 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Let's get those QB snow angels. I like that one, Joey. Keep an eye for number 5, Danielson, who does have the challenge to get either 2 defensive counting stats or for us as a team to hold them to under 150 passing yards, which, good luck, even in a snow game. With the talent they have on this offense, oof. Plus, if we get a lead, they'll be throwing. So, in a weird way, you almost have to try and lose. And we force a 3 and out as McCann is unable to get to the line of scrimmage. The legal snow celebration should be a 3-man snowman build. No argument here. I'm at least glad the NFL lets players celebrate again. There was a reason we used to refer to them as the No Fun League. And Tiny Stolar is brought down at the 32, so not amazing field position, but we only have to take it 68 yards to take it to the house. And the turnover-prone Jiggles Jake Taylor, 20 interceptions on the year, 26 touchdowns, and 3,500 yards. It's about the same yardage and scores as Jordan Love, but 14 more interceptions. And finding the Ice Bear in the snow. Beautiful. Up to midfield. Oh yes. No, I'm totally with that. Like, too much celebrating should be penalized, but you can't just make it no fun for anyone, right? In his natural habitat. And first sack of the day taken. I don't even know who number 7 is on this defense. Loss of 8 yards. Quay Walker sprints and takes him down. So need to get 18 yards in the next 2. Oh, aren't you at a wedding right now, Mark? And batted down. So 3rd and very long now. Oh, he's just chucking. Incomplete. Decided to just take a shot at the end zone there. So, back-to-back punts to start this game. Can you feel the excitement, guys? And that'll get into the end zone. Touchback. Green Bay will have it from their own 20. So there you go. You see that we are the playoff spot in the NFC. Not where we want to be. And Data Wakabayashi with the tackle. Gain of only 7 to Jaden Reed. For instance, I played flag football once, and I unfortunately I don't have the laptop up, so I couldn't see the full comment. It's very restricted what they do here, but I take it it's an anecdote about someone over-celebrating, and I can appreciate that. Oh my goodness. We're off to a bad start. Surprise, surprise, guys. Packers trying to fight back after a 2-game losing streak, which, considering they have 3 losses on the year, is very strange. He celebrated by kicking in the residential fence. Wow. Property damage. That is a special kind of not thinking. So let's see if they kick. 33 yards is debatably field goal range. They're going for it on 4th and 1. All right, big stop here, defense. Interception. That's Swerve Garnett. Swerve. You do not throw into area 21. It is losing field position, but that ball might have been completed, so I'm all for it. He should have batted it down like Dikembe Mutombo, but I won't split hairs. Oh, nice block there. O'Shea gets 3 yards in what could have been a loss of yardage. Swerve to the left. Swerve to the right. Clap, clap. Look at that, guys. We're up to 15 total yards. Ooh, watch out, world. And another gain of 3 for O'Shea. Maybe 4 on the play. 3rd and 3 now. Likely a passing situation. And Ricochet gets the first down. I kind of hope they show the replay, even though it's only a 3-yard gain. But the fact he got hit and pushed through initial contact to fight for the extra yardage and the fresh set of downs. And Savage able to wrap O'Shea up that time. All right, maybe don't go for the same player 4 plays in a row, guys. Change it up a little, please and thank you. And Tiny for a loss. He could have chosen the hole on his right, could have chosen the hole on his left. Instead, no, let's run straight into the right guard's ass. Numbers only. Good call, Joey. And Jiggles throws the ball into the back of his own player's head. Gonna be honest, we look like hot garbage with the ball so far, but at least we are keeping them from doing much. And it's a fair catch from their own 15. Excellent field position for us, as they'll have to take it 85 yards to take it to the house. And hopefully we can apply some big pressure. We can stop him here. There we go. Gain of only 1. Data on the tackle. My poor offensive players. They're having such a good start to the year between last week and the early looks this week. Just 2 defensive battles in a row. Big scoop and a slam by DeMar Hamlin, but it is a first down. And Reed has 62 yards. I don't know if another receiver has even made a catch yet. For either side. And a gain of 9 for, I think that was McCann. And a first down. This is getting spooky as they approach midfield. You see at the top of your screen, they are gaining in momentum, whereas we are not really gaining anywhere there. Oh! Nearly got the sack. That would have been huge. We will take the incompletion. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. So 3rd and 8 here. Clock's still moving. We need a stop. That'll count. They'll be punting as Danielson on the coverage. Not sure if any of you guys caught the NFL draft last night, but let me know your thoughts on how your respective teams did. If you also find the Atlanta Falcons using the 8th pick on a quarterback after they just spent about $90 million on a quarterback in the offseason. Oh no, I think this snow is really messing with everyone here, because we have 2 guys that were approaching 4,000 passing yards on the year, and neither is doing much of anything. That is the hardest fought 3 yards I think I've ever seen. As we're nearing the end of the first quarter now, 2nd and 7 from our own 33. And finding Brandon Ayuk. Oh! Did you guys see that ankle breaker? He caught my man leaning. I also just hit puberty twice while saying leaning there. Ayuk with the juke. Indeed. See, Jiggles, just put the ball in Brandon Ayuk's hands. Let him cook. I mean, we're paying him like $20 million to do something. So, ball's at midfield, fresh set of downs. Hand off to O'Shea. Gain of 4. Mr. Juke, I like that. I formation, the fullback Jimbo Jane, number 48, see in the center of your screen. It was all a ploy. Oh, it's a deep shot. And it's a touchdown. Finds the Ice Bear in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Look at this, just right over the top. No one else was even within range of that. All right. Doesn't need to be a sexy win. It just needs to be a win. They've looked considerably better than us so far, but we get the one big play. 7-0 as Cameron Dicker says, snow, what snow? Ooh, if Landon's here, he's not going to be pleased that the Dolphins keep winning. So from their own 27, Green Bay will have to do something here. Tackled that man. Well, they only got 1 yard. It's a pick. And it's Danielson who has the breakout scenario in this game. So that's one. If he gets another interception, a forced fumble, a sack, I forget what else it was, a tackle for loss, then he will be upgraded to a superstar dev. The rookie corner we got in the first round, who I named after, this might be a hot take, but who I think is the greatest professional wrestler of all time. Yes, I'm a big dork. Not a lot of dates in high school with the amount of wrestling I watched. Jiggles under center, hands it off to O'Shea. Only able to get a yard. It really looks like these guys are just moving in slow motion here. Understandably so. Fun to see how the weather affects games. And another 1 yard gain. This one for Tiny Stolars, who has 2 carries, has not gained a yard. So 3rd and 8, not quite in field goal range. We will need a first down. Jiggles throwing. Oh, finds the Ice Bear! Similar to what Jaden Reed is doing for the Packers, the only player that's catching the ball for us is Ice Bear Wyndham. Wow, threading the needle just past the corner's outstretched hands, perfectly between the 2 palms of Ice Bear Wyndham. And Jiggles' X Factor is activated. We are probably in field goal range. These are good things. Finds Ayuk again. And look at that. Positive yards. Put the ball in Ayuk's... Get up, Brandon. Brandon. I hope he's okay. Didn't see any notification that there was an injury. And O'Shea. Oh, I thought he had the first down. Good carry, gain of 4. So it'll be 3rd and 1 as we will have it at the 10-yard line. Wind knocked out of him. Good call, Dice. And Tiny. No. Tiny is useless today. 3 carries. He has not gotten an entire yard yet. And I honestly really hope we kick. Please kick. Don't go for this. Thank you. Make it a 2-score game. Beautiful. 10-0. I feel like at this point, discretion's the better part of valor. We might regret that later, but I'm always up for going up by multiple scores. So far, the defense playing very well. Bijan Robinson held to only 55 yards for the Falcons, so his chance of leading the league in rushing is potentially slipping away. Gain of 5. His love has been accurate, but he's not gone deep very often, and he's paid for it when he has. As our 2 first-round picks, Swerve and Danielson, both with interceptions. I didn't realize that point until just now when I actually thought for a moment. Owen Popo on the tackle. Luke Musgrave's 2nd catch of the day. Gain of probably 2. Oh, first down. Finding Reed yet again. That was a nice play. By sending the 2 receivers to a similar part of the field, it kind of split the attention of our corner. Incomplete. Whew. Big pressure, fellas. Big pressure. Ooh, wow. Nice little throw and catch. Reed's up to 73 yards already. And it's been in small chunks, bits and pieces here. Beautiful tackle there by Tayshawn Leonard to prevent McCann from crossing the first down marker, as we will force a punt at midfield. Clutch, thy name is Leonard. Fair catch. We'll take it from the 16, have to take it 84 yards to get back to the house. The one thing that gives me some irrational confidence, though, Jiggles has his X Factor lit up. Nice run! And O'Shea gets the first down on one carry, up to the 27. That's what we want to see. And another one. And why was he doing a spin move? Just decides, here, tackle my back, please. Oh yeah, so every stadium, you're right, has different effects. I don't think there's any other factor. It's just what the home stadium is. And I believe if you relocate a team, they all have just these terribly dull and generic ones. That might have changed. I have not relocated a team in years. Hey, no worries, Dice. Finding Jelani Woods, the 6'7" monster. And another first down is we'll take it from the Packers 49, right at midfield. How many times have I said midfield today? Feels like the common refrain. Jiggles just says, you know what, Woods? Give me another first down, Hoss. And Jelani says, you got it, boss. 11 yards, another first down. O'Shea, the only man in the backfield. Looks like we have 3 tight ends out there. Yep, no one's surprised it was a run. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. And right now, Ricochet is beasting and feasting on the Packers. I mean, we're playing Madden, but this reminds me of John Madden, the coach and commentator, that up the middle, chest-to-chest type of football. Another pass to the Ice Bear. And he's up to 100 yards. Nice pass to Ayuk, who stays on his feet way longer than you would have expected. It's 1st and 10 on the 10. Essentially 1st and goal, but we're just on the wrong side of the line, it looks like. Oh, Jiggles with just a little lob to avoid getting sacked. No receiver able to get back to the ball, though. And that will take him out of his X Factor, unfortunately. The 2nd incompletion since it was activated. Another incompletion to the end zone. So, be going for it again. Unfortunately, throwing it out of bounds. So, looks like it'll be another field goal attempt. There's 3 straight incompletions at the 10-yard line. I'm never upset to leave with points, though, and it was some very good clock management. We took control with about 4 minutes left in the half, only leaving the Packers, I believe, 38, 37 seconds. And we do receive the ball to start the second half, so these are all excellent things. Nice tackle at their own 24. The Packers do have all their timeouts, so this could be a very long 32 seconds. Carry up the middle. Interesting play call, and they'll burn a timeout because they ran the ball. A 6-yard gain is nothing to sneeze at, but just I question all the short plays. I am not mad at it, though. Please, if you want to waste 2 timeouts and 10 seconds and still not have a first, be my guest. Rats, running out of bounds. Luke Musgrave is the smartest man on their team right now. He's a big boy himself, unless he's just larger than many of the other people on the field. Wearing those 1990s style pads. Only thing missing is the neck roll. And another first. Okay, now they're in a scary place. They're out of timeouts. 16 seconds left on the clock. We don't want them getting into field goal range. Okay. 2nd and 10. 12 seconds. We want no points heading into halftime. Stop him. Okay, we don't have to stop him. He'll stop himself. Thank you, Jordan. 7 seconds, 3rd and 10. Incomplete. And since there's only enough time for one more play, of course, go for it. This is smart. Watch, he throws a pick 6, and it's not smart. But I would not expect that. Oh, and Love brought down as he releases the ball. That was a bit of violence. So heading into halftime, no points for the Packers, and we have 13 for the good guys. Stats are pretty even, each team with 33 and 32 offensive snaps respectively. We ran the ball more than twice as much as they did. And we receive to start the next half. Full momentum on our side. You know, that's the second irrational spin move I've seen today. O'Shea, wow. Averaging over 5 yards per carry in this weather? Shocking. Now, he had some pretty lackluster attempts in with a few 10-yard plussers. Like that one. No gain, no loss. Just nothing. And right back to the ground game, this time getting 6. 3rd and 4 now. Oh, stop handing it to Tiny. 4th and inches, so we have to punt because Tiny is not built for the snow. Do not go for it. Oh, thank goodness. I would have probably gotten a little upset had they attempted to go for it on 4th and inches from our own 32. Tackle that man. Good work. All right. They'll have to take it from their own 30. Good. Not great field position. First time the Packers will have it this half. After forcing the 3 and out. Which, that is what it was. I think Love's throwing. Poorly, though. We'll take it. An upset alert at the bottom as the Commanders beat the defending 3-time Super Bowl champion Chiefs in this universe. Nice pass. Finding Luke Musgrave heading out towards the sideline again. First down. Musgrave has had a very quiet 5 catches. Only 22 yards, but they've been important catches when they've come. Oi, humbug. Pass to Reed, complete. They have it up at the R37 now with a fresh set of downs. All right, clamps, guys. Big pressure here. Incomplete. Nicely done. And just a cartoonish number of passing attempts by the Packers today. I guess the run game has not been working great, and they're behind, but... And brought down by Snoop. Good boy! The real Snoop's right next to me. He just went out for a walk before we started. You hear that, pup? You got a sack. Patrick, I was neutered. Not that type, bud. Perfection. Just barely getting that in before he's able to release the ball. So it's a loss of 8, which is significant as it takes them back out of field goal range. Make it 2 in a row. He's going back to back. A little air guitar. And they're going to have to punt. A massive combination of sacks by Snoop. A running fair catch. Tiny is just... I don't know. Was he out too late last night? Are there a lot of nightclubs in Appleton, Wisconsin that he digs? And O'Shea making sure it's positive yards. Keeping that clock moving. I'm not mad about the clock moving, but are we ever going to pass the ball again, guys? You know what? Maybe don't. Maybe don't pass. If O'Shea's going to crack off 8-yard runs, I can live with it. I formation. Yes, we still have playoff hopes. We are tied with the other 7, well, with the 7 seed as far as record. We are 1 game behind the Lions and the Vikings. I am really hoping the Lions lose their game in this week. We've already seen the Vikings beat the Bears. Surprise, surprise. The Steelers beat the Ravens. Wow, that is an upset in this universe. That's a catch. The Ice Bear with a little toe tapping inbounds goodness. Up to 116 yards on the day. We got to see this. Oh my God. Like, he probably lost 2 toenails in that. What a gorgeous way to keep the ball in bounds. Talking's hard. I want to frame that play and put it up on my wall. And Jiggles rolling out, just throws it right back to Ice Bear Wyndham. Right? I'm hoping Dice is able to take a team. It seems like he has some interest. Always good to have more GMs in the mix. Gain of 4 for O'Shea. And we are right in the outskirts, the suburbs of field goal range. There you go, Tiny. You have positive yards again? My man. 3rd and 2 now. We've run 40 plays on offense, exactly half and half runs, and Tiny. That's why you keep handing the ball to him, because he might frustrate on a lot of plays, but when he breaks one off, he breaks one off. That is so funny. So Dice saying that Landon took his hometown team. Wait, which one is that? Carolina or the Chargers? Because Landon's on working double duty. And I feel like the reason he took those teams is Jiggles took the Saints. And Jiggles probably took the Saints because I took the 49ers. Carolina, No, Tiny. Okay. So Jameson Williams fumbles the ball, and Tiny Stolars picks it up. So it's 2nd and goal now at the 2. Please give it to O'Shea. O'Shea is the good running back. Not Eckler! Not Austin Eckler! Never mind, Eckler with another rushing touchdown. Austin, by God. The reason I have Austin Eckler as my 3rd string running back, Dice, is by this point, the regression has hit hard. He's like a 75 overall. I basically got him because no one else wanted him. And look at him, back-to-back weeks with a score. And we're going for 2. Can we make it a 3-score game? Jiggles, who was that ball for? They're saying it was for Jelani Woods. So it is a 3-score game, but if they get 3 touchdowns, they will be ahead. A lot of volatility with 19-point differential as opposed to 21. It was the right play, though, even though it didn't work out, so to speak. Stop that man. And Reed up over 100 yards receiving on the day. First tackle for Danielson, who does have that interception. Gain of 8. So Love making some things work. Unfortunately, the tackles do not count towards his goals unless it's behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, big run for their power back as Swerve wraps him up. Wait. Antonio Gibson is their power back? What? How small is the other guy? Or maybe he's hurt because it looks like Gibson's back out there. Get him. Oh. Danielson on the tackle. Gain of 8, though, and they are firmly in field goal range. Now, the last time they were this close is when Snoop came up huge with the back-to-back sacks, their last trip down the field. And McCann will get another first down. So Love sees something he doesn't like, and he's calling a switch up. Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. Musgrave 8 more yards. So these little checkdowns and underneath routes, they're working for him. Oh, no, they're over 150 yards passing. So we need this. We either need negative yards for them, or Danielson will need one other, I guess, we'll call it a special stat. Otherwise, he will simply say star dev. Thoughts on round 1? The Falcons are hilarious. They go out, get Kirk Cousins to a 4-year expensive deal. Then they take the, 8th pick in the draft? And they draft a quarterback. And not just draft a quarterback, they draft a 24-year-old? What's the plan and timeline? Why do one and not the, why do both? It's very counterintuitive to me. I wonder what their plans are. Oh, Danielson had the tackle, I believe. Oh, no, he didn't. That was Wakabayashi. Sorry, I got the 2 white players on my defense confused. No! And why would you tackle him into the end zone, guy? Christian Watson finally gets some points on the board for them. And Popo popped him into the end zone. All right, so they are going to go for the kick. Yeah, that was questionable. Not to say he couldn't have just reached his arm out and had the 6 points, but Popo just basically lifted him up and gave him a piggyback ride to the end zone. And Tiny will opt to take it out. Smart move. 3 extra yards. But yeah, other than the Penix thing, not a lot of surprises. Glad the real-life Cardinals got Marvin Harrison Jr. I like Kyler Murray, despite the fact he's not my QB here. So I'd like to see him get another crack. It's complete to Woods. Gain of 9. Nicely done. Love the smell of extra yards in the evening, says Joey. Oh, is it going to be the 2-yard loss run? No, it's positive yards. And Quay Walker, the guy who had the sack earlier, looks like he's hurt. And it looks like he is done for the day. That certainly helps us, though. Keep your eyes on number 56 for their linebacking core, Jackson Bix. That is a spooky man. Finds Brandon Ayuk. Paid for by Tyler. Excuse me. as I unprofessionally cough in the mic. Gain of 6 for Brandon Ayuk, and we keep the clock moving, which is important. Ayuk again, and Poona Ford is hurt. So he's grabbing his wrist. That means if he's hurt, it'll be like blown out knee. Oh, now he's grabbing his collarbone and rotating his shoulder. EA's gonna always EA. All right, that was getting a little wild there. And that will take away Jiggles' X Factor, but so be it. Let's get that clock moving again. Attaboy, handoff, finds O'Shea. O'Shea finds himself all the way up to the 33-yard line. That's 80 yards on the day on only 15 carries. Efficient work in terrible weather. Did I say 80? I meant 90. Up to the 22. And is that Jameson Williams or Tiny next to him? Oh, dangerous passes. That was nearly picked off. Savage was right in front of Brandon Ayuk on that slant route. Blocks held up. And that's a touchdown, Cardinals. Jelani Woods, the big fella. Took 3 guys to bring him down, and he's doing the old Rick Rude Val Venus hip swivel. Hello, ladies. The big Woods Boski. Okay, you know what? None of you guys are 30-plus-year-old wrestling fans, so who's that for? I guess I'm entertaining my wife who's listening in the background, probably. And just like, wow, why is he doing subpar wrestling impressions from a quarter century ago? And Dicker, the kick is up. The kick is good. Lead is back to 19. Oh, dice is one of those two things. Well, unless you remember both Bush administrations, I'm going to venture you're a wrestling fan too. And they will have under 8 minutes to make up 19 points. I like our chances. Ah, okay. Nice, nice. Always good to have some of us old fellas so we can do wacky things like draft running backs in the top 10 picks. And looks like Christian Watson is being covered by Danielson. Oh! Danielson nearly had that. I realize I sound like I was just kicked in the crotch, but legitimately made me jump in my chair there. Called the Wildcat. In your day was the single wing. Yes! Love that. You are not alone, my man. Loss of 7 on the sack. Definitely a good thing. Oh, nice catch. Wicks. I think that's the first time I've seen him all day. And Green Bay's up over 200 passing yards. Yikes. Wow. Bakhtiari, you'd think by the time you're my age, you'd get your snap counts down. Come on, David. So first and 15. They have 59 yards to take it to the house. Guys, are we not... What? Where was anybody? That's a touchdown if Musgrave didn't run out of bounds. Like, thank goodness at least for that. What is happening here? Oh, Danielson just eviscerated the receiver there. That was a little bit of that hospital ball. Just throwing it right into the line of another screaming body. Is that a TFL? I think he might have just done it. I think we absolutely got lucky there. Loss of 1. Looks like Danielson was credited with the tackle. We'll have to check after the game. But you know what? Come to Green Bay and get rewarded with some cheese. I'm all for it. Bad joke. Why do you guys listen to me? This is must-mute football. Musgrave had a hell of a day. 79 yards. And it was nearly more. Exactly 5 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. Clock is stopped due to the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 12. Took 3 men to bring him down, but eventually he went down. Looks like that was a gain of 5 on the play, up to the 6-yard line. Big pressure defense. That was not big pressure. Romeo Dobbs. So Green Bay definitely coming alive in the second half here. Now only a 12-point lead. Let's kill some clock, team. 5 minutes left, basically. Ooh, not the best idea to run it out of the end zone. 5 fewer yards than he would have had otherwise. And a shocking amount of grass stains for a snow game on this team. Finding the Ice Bear yet again. He's got to be up around 120 on the day. I stand corrected, 149 yards today. Jimbo, what are you doing? So, false start, loss of 5, which is now 1st and 15. Finding Jelani Woods, who gets a gain of 7, about halfway back there. Wow, I did not realize the Packers had the #1 ranked defense in the league heading into this game. Empty backfield. What is happening here? Oh! Ice Bear had it, was almost held on, but then was basically given the Legion of Doom Doomsday device there. 3 men on him. What a throw. It almost was, yes. I can't be mad that he didn't hold on to it. Like, that would have felt unrealistic had he held on to that ball. Yes, hand it off. Oh, loss of 1. Oh, that's okay, little friend. The real life Snoop, I think, wants something. But we're almost done, pup. Gain of 3 for O'Shea. As that should take it down to the 2-minute warning. Well, I mean, this game has been uglier than a bowling shoe, but I am very, very pleased with the results and pleased with how the team has played so far. It's been a lack of mistakes. Why would you go for it on 4th down? What is your problem? Like, what actually is the point of this? Oh, success? Okay. I didn't really have anything ready for that. That felt like a failure incoming. Oh, O'Shea. O'Shea with a big old run. He might be over 100 yards rushing on the day now. And victory formation, it looks like. I thought they were going to try and draw offside then a punt. That would have been smart. I guess no sportsmanship for the Packers here. So we knelt, then ran, and now are going to kneel again. At least, this is respectful. At the 3-yard line, just be like, we don't need more points. Let's take it home. Thank you for that heads up, Landon. Letting me know that Dabrowski, Diego, and the Jets are they actually going to take these 3 points? What is your problem? Oh my god. The sweatiness. We need those 3 points, the coach said. That is just hideous. And Smoke Monday, one of the best names on the team, gets the tackle to end it. Halfway through the third, amazing. Oh, yeah, you know what? It might be some gambling scenario. Just look at all the grass stains on our white jerseys in the snow game. Lambeau Field in shock as the Packers started the season 11-1 and have lost 3 straight in December. All right, moment of truth. We're going to skip over most of the stats for now. Please tell me he did it. Please tell me. Brian Danielson got his 2 key counting stats. Also a pass deflection, which I don't think matters, but I think our first round corner just went up to a superstar dev. So let's take a look at the actual stats now that I went through that. Jiggles Jake Taylor. Great little day for a snow game. 21 of 31, 67% for 286, 2 touchdown passes. Jordan Love also had a good day. 66%, 30 of 45, 2 touchdowns, but he did throw those 2 picks early on, and I'm grateful for it. The Packers never got the running game going. Ricochet, 124 yards on the ground. Tiny Stolarz, 28. And Eckler getting a touchdown on one of his 2 carries for 6 yards. Wow, we threw the ball to 4 people. Jameson Williams didn't even see the ball. Ice Bear Wyndham, 164 yards. Jelani Woods, 70. Brandon Ayuk, 49. O'Shea, 3. And the rest of the defense. Tayshaun Leonard doubling anyone else on the team in tackles. TFL's Snoop had the team lead with 3 to go along with 2.5. Well, he basically was part of every sack that we had. 3 sacks on the day. And Cameron Decker was 3 for 3 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. Excellent stuff. Header, since Dabrowski is doing his game, I will wait till he's done. We'll do the advance. I will do the doubleheader tomorrow since it's the weekend. Going to start early. I know there's a billion real sports people want to watch. So I'll probably do my Week 17 game tomorrow around 4 p.m. And we'll do the advance probably around 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I'll do my second one then, if that works for all of you guys. Those of you in the league, I'll post all the appropriate messages in the Discord. And hey, thinking of our man Data, let's make him an 80 overall. Let's throw some in run stopper and hope that his pass coverage goes up. I made a foolish bet. Did not get it. +1 strength though. We take it. We will upgrade Charlie Ray up to a full 80 overall, though. And extra ability slot. Not sure which skill to go with. Go with Fool Me Once. Moment of truth. Let's see the messages. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You see Brian Danielson out there? That is not a fluke. That guy is a big-time talent, says our defensive coordinator. Ah, that's beautiful. And 4,000 XP for the American Dragon.
You were able to have success tonight against Jordan Love and get the win this week. What went into making that happen?
Jordan Love's a special player, but we had an excellent game plan that the team executed. Really proud of how our defense played. Don't think I didn't catch that excellent Brian Danielson reference. Yes, yes, yes. So he ends up with 6,500 for that game since the entire defense gets 25 as hey, hey, hey. Wow, weird Fat Albert impression, but Snoop Lindsay will have his X Factor active for the entire next game. So something to look forward to tomorrow afternoon, fellas, as we take on, well, wouldn't you know, the Tennessee Titans with their quarterback, Kyler Murray. His first time coming back to Arizona since we traded him nearly 2 full seasons ago. And you know what? While I'm here, if you're still here, Dice, I'll show you quickly one of the key differences between the NHL games and Madden is the coaching trees. You'll see here, I've almost filled mine out, but you get staff points for accomplishing various things, and you can use them to upgrade certain skills. My offense definitely needs some work. I am working my way down. I feel like I almost started singing Vanessa Carlton there. I'm working my way down this talent tree. So the next one here is the flex skill and that sort of thing. Again, if you have any questions, just ask away. All the people in our league will be thrilled to help you out. One hand washes the other. So that's pretty much everything. I mentioned tomorrow I'll be doing the last 2 games of my regular season, including that Week 18 clash with another user, my friend of over 20 years, D Chuck. That is going to be intense, as we very likely could both be tied record-wise heading into that. You could have been anywhere else in the world, chose to spend it with us. I appreciate that. The Cardinals appreciate that. See you tomorrow. See you next time. Y'all have a good night.